Thank you for joining us for this short video brought to you by the Organizational Development and Learning Team here at UH. In critical times, sharing of information is crucial to keeping everyone aligned and moving in the same direction. One of the ways that we facilitate the sharing of information is by managing our stress levels. In this short video, we are going to give you quick tips to help manage your stress more effectively. So let's get going. It's normal to feel sad, stressed, confused, scared, or angry during a crisis. Talking to people you trust can help. Contact your friends and family. However, it is also important to stay calm and informed. Chronic stress increases levels of adrenaline and cortisol and depletes the body of vital nutrients, which make it hard to fight infections. Nonetheless, finding ways to manage stress is critical. This is why it's so important to manage stress levels to prevent it from affecting our physical and mental health. During this time of added pressure, it is imperative to keep everyone as healthy as possible. In addition to navigating disruptions to your normal professional and personal routines, it's more important than ever to utilize stress management and self-care strategies. This short video will cover the following topics: managing your source of stress during a crisis, maintaining your physical health, sustaining your mental health, and resources available to you during this crisis. During a crisis, it is very important to manage the source of your stress. One way to manage stress is to listen to only credible news sources and limit the amount of time watching the news. Limit social media engagement. Limit the amount of time spent scrolling social media feeds seeking more news. Instead, schedule device-free time to focus on doing things with your family. In addition, be aware of your stress levels and also things such as your heart rate, anxiety, flushed cheeks, etc. Also, be aware of your coping mechanisms such as overeating, your craving for sugar, and excessive drinking. Once you have an awareness of your stress levels, begin to think of healthy alternatives in order to manage it. It is very important to maintain your physical health and maintain a healthy immune system. A few examples to maintain your immunity are to eat healthy foods, increase your intake of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and minimize foods high in fat and sugar. Keep hydrated. Drink 2 liters of water a day. You can reduce stress by exercising, such as taking a brisk walk 3 times a week, and get as much sleep every night as possible. There are several factors that can diminish your immunity, so avoid them as much as possible. Examples include smoking, alcohol, poor diet, lack of sleep, dehydration, and lack of exercise. Avoiding these factors will enhance your physical health. In general, keep your body in good working order. Focus on nutrition, sleep, exercise, staying properly hydrated, and of course, good hand hygiene during this time of crisis. It's not only important to maintain your physical health, but also your mental health. There are several ways to sustain a healthy mental state. A few examples include: keep a healthy, balanced perspective. Manage your self-talk. What we tell ourselves about what is happening really does matter. Be compassionate. Remember that everyone, including you, is doing the best they can. Seek out 3 good things each day to help balance the negative. And celebrate successes, even tiny wins, throughout the day. Here are additional ways to sustain your mental health. Prioritize taking periodic breaks. Sometimes it's important to take a break and decompress for 5 to 10 minutes. For example, you could take a walk, sit still in a quiet space, close your eyes even for just a couple of minutes, put in some earbuds and listen to some good music. Meditate in order to become more mindful. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is described as a way of paying attention to the present moment on purpose and not judgmentally, by Jon Kabat-Zinn. Through learning the principles and practices of mindfulness, we can train our minds and our bodies in this kind of awareness. Mindfulness is being awake to the moments of our lives, both pleasant and unpleasant, as they're happening. This means paying attention to how something makes you feel and what your reaction is, and considering these valuable guideposts, but then taking the time to respond to the situation rather than just react. Mindfulness is not positive thinking. It's being honest with yourself, evaluating what you can and can't control, and moving forward with your life. Practice yoga or listen to music. Find some type of activity that allows you to feel more balanced and peaceful. Remember to breathe. Intentional breathing, slowly in your nose and out through your mouth, can help you slow down and focus on the present moment. Additional tips include, as much as possible, focus on one thing at a time. Prioritize working on the things you actually have some control over. Worrying about the things you can't change wastes energy and doesn't change the outcome of the situation. The UH Employee Assistance Program, EAP, is a great resource. The UH EAP is a free, confidential counseling support service available to all UH employees. On the EAP website, found by logging into My UH HR, the portal off of the digital workplace, you'll find community resources, tools, webinars, and a wealth of information covering emotional well-being, health and wellness, stress management, etc., and much more can be found here. Connor Integrative Health Network also has a number of helpful resources on the UH Digital Workplace, such as information on free online guided meditation sessions, stress management tools, and mindfulness, to name a few. The UH Digital Workplace has up-to-date information. Another credible resource is the Ohio Nurses Association Facebook page. They have daily updates specifically around the COVID-19 virus. It's important to remember not to become obsessed with what might happen, and be kind and supportive to others when needed. Remember, we are all in this together. Everyone will be in the same situation. Don't become obsessed with what might happen. As disruption in our daily lives may become a reality, or already has, seek feedback from trusted family and peers and think about how they plan to cope and maybe take some advice from them. What will their next moves be? Will that make sense for you? Finally, remember what a talented, competent, capable, and skilled person you are. Your contributions at work and home really matter. We're all in this together, and I know that we can get through this. Thank you for joining us today for Managing Stress During a Crisis. As always, the Organizational Development and Learning Team is here to support you. For additional resources, we can be found on the UHLI page on the Digital Workplace. When you log in, look to the right-hand side under Employee Resources. We're the last option. Take care, be safe, and please reach out if you need anything.